meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hello. Greetings and salutations. What's happening? What's up? Did I miss anything? Oh, you guys moved on to other streamers while I was gone? Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just shoot myself in the next stream. See you guys later. Just kidding. Tee. Meow, 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 meow. Hello! It's me. I've returned from the dead. You are thinking to yourself currently, Loot Channel! Where were you? Loot Channel? Loot Channel? What's up? What's wrong? Brain do woman brain thing? Brain do woman brain thing, and also brain hurt. Not in woman way, but brain hurt in general. Brain hurt in general. I was having a moment kind of last week. It lasted quite a few days. It lasted for like all of last week, which was really cool. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't cool. It actually kind of sucked. But you know, sometimes the brain do the brain thing. Guys, I don't like doctors, but I might rescind my pride and my confidence because it might be that time. I don't know. I was having a lot of brain fog last week to the point where I kind of wasn't able to function. And the time just kind of slipped by and it didn't even really feel like it was going anywhere. If I had to explain my situation to you, sorry for immediately coming on stream and like venting about this, but I feel like you should know, right? Because technically, you are my employer, correct? Right? Anyways, well, so technically, like, okay, I'm gonna explain it using this like analogy, I guess. Okay, if the real world is a tether pole, if the real world is like a tether pole, like for tetherball, right? And it's this solid thing that a rope attaches onto, and then the ball spins around, right? I am a ball. I like my mind is like the ball, or I guess my body is like the ball, and my physical consciousness is the rope. And I kind of felt like the rope had like snapped or something. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Brain issue history. Yeah, well, don't expect a promotion. Yeah, well, I wasn't. So, I don't know. I would like to see a doctor about it, perhaps. That was kind of a long period of time where I kind of felt like I just did not really exist within the confines of my body. But, like, whatever. It happens. Employer, are we hostages? I mean, it's kind of the same thing either way, you know? It's kind of the same thing. You feel me? I don't know. Shit's been complicated recently. Shit has been complicated. Not only that, but I did find mold in my laundry basket. You may be asking, Loot Channel, aren't laundry baskets usually plastic? How the fuck did that happen? Mine was fabric, for number one. And number two, like poop. I don't know. I think maybe the clothes were wet. Maybe the basket got wet somehow, question mark. I don't know. Anyways, I picked it up after trying to do my laundry, and I discovered there was a shit ton of like red stuff. There was red and black stuff all over the bottom, and in some portions the black stuff was sort of raised, like textured. So I don't know. I don't know what it was. I think it was mold, but I'm not sure. Hey, thank you for the PMC recruit. Welcome, I'm Joe. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. So, did you hear about the T-Cal rumblings? Dude, everybody asks me that as if I don't fucking know. Everybody asks me that as if I am not constantly stalking every thing on Twitter. I had someone, and granted, Granted, I do appreciate the DM because that's very kind to think that they were thinking of me. I had someone message me who's a big TCal person on Twitter, and they're like, "Hey Lou, did you see about the announcements? I think it's coming." And I was like, "Oh, did I see already? I've already seen it. I already know. I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in. Don't even worry about it." I think it is safe to say that I'm going to say when. I'm going to say when, and then if it does not happen, I'm going to look really silly. But you can clip this. You can clip this. Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Hold on. No. Wednesday, April 1st. If TCal does not drop, I don't know. Which I feel like I should have like a punishment or something. I'm predicting that it's gonna happen Wednesday. Because that seems pretty consistent. Heard you won't finish anything today. That's probably true. Wednesday is gonna be a real big day for the unemployed. That's true. That's true. That's Wednesday. Let me be very clear. Let me be very clear about something. When Coffin drops on Wednesday, it do not matter. I will be playing the entire thing. Probably. Question mark. I don't know. Stream every day for a month. Oh, that's hard. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll be able to do that. I don't even know if that's physically possible. And then if I get it wrong, I have to reach out to the person that I had to reach out to anyways about getting a job over the summer. Except I'll do it that day if I'm wrong. I'll play Metal Gear Solid and then I'll send out my resume to the person I was gonna send it to anyways. I don't know. Should be quite the historic day. I know. Either TCal update or Loot Channel gets a job. TCal update or Loot Channel gets a job application. White Girl Karaoke Part 2. You know, on that train of thought. So I was planning on going back to my actual house with Mama Rabbit this past weekend, but because the brain was doing the brain things, I kind of just did not do that. So I don't know if I have all of the pieces I need to do the COBI battleship stuff. So either A, I draw in my Phase Connect notebook today and we draw together. B, karaoke. I don't know. We could just do a mixture of everything and I could go look over the manuals and everything. I don't know. So Hell Freezes over on April 1st. Yeah, that sounds about right. Come on, she's dropping slurs. Been hibernating, excuse me. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. No worries. Sing while build boat. I don't even think I can multitask that much. Speaking of multitasking, back onto like the brain stuff. I think it is finally time. And you guys are going to get mad at me. You're going to be like, "Oh, Lou Channel, you said you hate doctors. Lou Channel, you said that doctors are gross and gay." And that's true. That's true. But, and you got to hear me out on this one. You got to hear me out on this one. Guys, I think it is time for Lou Channel to get the elusive ADHD diagnosis that everybody in my life says that I should get. Because I was talking to Mary because I was having a really hard time like studying and stuff because I had some exams last week and whatever that were also like really getting me all fucked up. And I was talking to Mary and she was like, "Lou Channel, I know a lot of people in my life with ADHD. Are you sure you don't have it? This seems like an ADHD thing." And I was like, "But I don't want to. That costs money, and I don't even know if I have insurance." And she was like, "Lou Channel, I think it's time. I think it's time that you see a doctor about this." And I was like, No. But it might be time. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I get freaked out with doctors and stuff because I always think that they're trying to sell shit to me. And I think they are, but maybe this is like a good trying to sell thing to me. Being gaslit and peer pressured? Yeah, maybe. Imagine they just say you're retarded. I mean, that's not false. That's not false. Okay? That's not false. 4-letter word for boredom? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Cause, I don't know. I'm not trying to go too heavily into my own personal life, cause I don't know. Hot take, I don't think it's appropriate for me to be venting my complete mental struggles on a live stream to people that I don't know very well. Hot take. I don't think that's very appropriate of me. I think I can talk about it, but I think I shouldn't vent about it. Does that make sense? Hot take, Blue Channel hot take. I think VTubers should probably not air their entire medical history on stream. Hot take. Trust chat. Wow, I'm sorry. How could you say that it's wrong to be paired? Just VTubers. Autism diagnosis because she's autistic, so officially undiagnosed, but certain. See, the reason that I am inclined to think that the ADHD thing could be true is because I've said this story before. Why am I lagging so much today? My soul is not cooperating with my body today. Anyways, I have said this story before, but when I was a wee young spry rabbit and in church, I had the youth pastor's wife was like a psychiatrist, and she would go up to me and she'd be like, Luciano, have you ever been diagnosed with ADHD? Because I think you should get diagnosed with ADHD. And I was kind of sitting there in my like 14-year-old body, and I was like, what? What do you mean? No. So, I don't know. Maybe. This story for the 10th time. Cool. Listen, I gotta explain context, alright? It's... People get on me for saying the same stories over and over again. Here's the thing. If I don't explain the stories, people are not gonna know what I'm talking about. They're not gonna know. And I feel like context is appropriate. So, now you a grown-on woman. Ain't no one care if you got ADHD. I care, because it's affecting my grades. It's affecting my grades, and I can't do anything. That's the band that did Highway to Hell. Oh, yeah, you're right. Impatient boomer trying to get active kids medicated? I don't think it's that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it's that. She had my best intentions in mind. She was very kind. Aren't you almost done, though? No! No, I'm not almost done! I'm not! I mean, kind of, but, like, not really! Kind of, but not really! Kind of, but not really! There's a lot. I can't talk about it because it's a whole thing. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about a lot of stuff in this for the sake of my own privacy and whatever. But you just gotta trust me on this one. But you're old. Hurry up. I'm killing myself. Does that mean you're slack answering right now? Yes! I have an exam tomorrow. I have barely studied for tomorrow. Like. Okay, I gotta put you in my shoes. I don't know. Study stream? That doesn't work. Guys. You can't, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm less worried about the exam that I have going on tomorrow than I am. Study stream is a terrible fucking idea. I'm sorry, Squeakerton. Daijoubu. 10-minute plank, my best is 5 minutes. That's kind of tempting. Say it doesn't work, but you've never tried it. You really think I can't multitask when building Legos? You really think my ass is going to sit here and look at a notebook when, ooh, flashing colors on OBS, wow! I'm gonna sit here and fucking put my finger up my butt for 3 hours. Like, no! With math garbage. The thing is that none of the material is hard. Can I say something? Can I say something? And this might just be what I study, and that's why it's not difficult. But can I say something? Can I say something? Here's what I think. College is actually not hard. College is not that hard. Luciano, it depends on what major you are. Luciano, my major was really fucking hard. Everything was really fucking hard when I was in college. I don't care. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. This is my stream. I don't care. Here's my thing. The workload is different. And if you study appropriately, you'll be fine. My issue is that I wait until the day of to study, and then I got a C on my exam. And it's not because the material is hard. It's because I don't care. It's because I don't care, and I want to go home and I want to draw Yowie and watch Pipkin Pippa instead. It's because I don't care. You know? Like... I don't know. We're almost getting a super F in a class. That is true. But that is also because I just didn't study. I didn't study because I didn't car. So, well, that's the thing. Even when I did try to study, it wouldn't work. Like, I'd sit there, and then my brain would, like, just fucking malfunction. Guys, I had to study for a fucking math exam that I had on Friday, and you know what? My ass, who had not studied, knowing that this fucking exam was coming up, decided to do the night beforehand. Knowing that I had not studied, do you want to know what I was doing? Because I was purposely putting it off because I didn't care, because my brain couldn't fucking focus on the material. Guys, I was playing a fucking 21 Pilots obby on Roblox. Literally, I hope you know, Mary had to sit over my shoulder and make sure that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, because I genuinely could not sit down and just look at the shit that I needed to do. Like, fuck. It's bad. It's been very bad. My brain I have not felt in control of anything I've been doing for the past, like, week and a half. Like, I don't know. Is Mary a personal owner? She might as well fucking be, dude. She might as well be. So. Is this exam at least not something like math? No, it was 100% math related. So. Tempted me to start smoking a bit again. Yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life. Other than the whole dissociation and not being able to do anything, I guess it's been pretty okay. I feel like I have some important stuff I want to talk about. I said that I was gonna write down stuff, and then I totally forgot to write down stuff. So that's nice, I guess. I feel like I had important things to say. I don't... Oh. You know what? I think I can talk about this. Maybe. No, well. Actually, you know what? Yes, I can. I can talk about this. Chat, I have been in contact with somebody who is a niche internet micro-celebrity, but, like, not really, but they're, like, directly in contact with an actual celebrity. And that sounds really weird. And I'm not going to air out who it is just in case, and I'm just going to kind of keep my mouth shut. However, I do think this is very funny. The reason that I messaged this person initially is because it had something to do with Phase Connect. Networking? No. It's not a VTuber. It's an actual flesh and blood person. It had something to do with Phase Connect. And I was like, hey, are you a fan of this thing? Are you a fan of this? Are you a fan of this niche internet micro company that I really like? And they were like, no. No, the fact that this happened was just purely coincidental. And I was like, oh, well, you should like them anyways. Make sure to stream Accent Shift by Chikafuji Lisa. And we've been genuinely having a conversation about fucking VTubers, which is the oddest thing ever. Like, I don't know. Loot Channel, at any given moment in time, does not know what she is doing. I feel like I have no impulse control. I have no impulse control whatsoever, because the second my autism hobbies get mentioned, I'm immediately like, oh, well, do you want to hear about the blah, 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 blah. Everything but studying. That's true. Everything but studying. I've been on so many fucking side quests. So many side quests. Everything but doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Hey, thanks for the $2 dues. I appreciate it. Hey there. Hope you're feeling extra Luani. Thank you. Thank you. I would say today is a Luani sort of day. Please don't talk about TCal to random strangers. Oh, I got something worse. I have something worse, and this is going to make me sound really crazy. So federal agents, if you are somehow watching this stream, which there's got to be at least one of you out there. If there is at least one federal agent out there watching the stream, I want you to know I have no intention to harm other people. I don't own any firearms in my direct possession, and I am not a danger to myself or others, and I am a kind person, and I have no ill will towards other people. So anyways, with that disclaimer out of the way, can we talk about school shooter yaoi? Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was a crazy segue. That was a crazy segue. That was a crazy segue. So I was on Twitter the other day. And I found this really good yaoi on Twitter. This really good yaoi. This really good toxic yaoi picture. This very good toxic yaoi picture. So I get really curious. I'm like, okay, well, where's this from? Let's start looking it up. Fictional movie about two boys that shoot up their school. Have not watched the film yet. I would like to watch the film. I'll get to it eventually. Maybe even tonight. I'm feeling crazy. Maybe I'll even watch it tonight. I don't know. Anyways, they kind of have an Andy and Lele dynamic about them. So, that's why. That's why. How about you study instead? No, sorry, I can't. I'm thinking about yaoi. I'm sorry. So, I know that's definitely one of the craziest things I've ever spoken about, but, you know, you've found yourself real friends and like real people that you can trust, because I went up to Mary and I told her about that, and she looked me dead in the eyes and she was like, you know what, I see the vision. And I was like, you know what, that's beautiful. The fact that I can talk about something as fucking crazy out there as like school shooter yaoi to Mary and have her just completely accept that is really just something kind of beautiful. That's really something just sort of beautiful, I think. And it doesn't even crack top 10. I don't know. That's kind of up there. That's kind of up there. At least the fictional crazies will take her attention off the real ones whenever that update drops. No, 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 no. Fictional only. I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Mary is your Andy? Maybe. Talk about unhinged subject with true friends. That's right. That's right. That's how you know that they're your actual true friends, because you can talk about the craziest shit and they'll hear you out on it, you know? Tasked with keeping you from snapping by enabling your behavior. She is my assigned federal agent. That's so beautiful. She's grooming me. That's so beautiful. Noticed by the e-drama farmers on YouTube and Twitter. Well, when that happens, if they want, whatever. It's gonna happen one day, and I'm gonna regret everything I've ever said, but at this point, who cares? Listen, if there's one thing I've learned from being on the internet, it's that you ignore all drama and controversy and pretend it doesn't exist, and then you're fine. That's literally how the internet works. That's how the internet works. Like, I was gonna talk... This is a good segue into my other stream topic. This is a great segue into my other stream topic. The Toby Fox thing, currently. Guys, Twitter mad because Toby Fox won't translate his games. And this is a perfect example of what I mean by just don't talk ever. Just don't talk. Don't talk to anybody. Just ignore everything. I guess maybe not, but like, I feel like it's in the same vein. Guys, if you just ignore all the problems and all the people bitching at you, nothing gets worse. They just forget. They just forget. It's kind of beautiful, you know? And eventually, one day, when I get canceled because finally the FBI agents have decided that that's enough, and they're gonna sick their strongest Jewish soldiers on me, then I'm just gonna ignore them and keep doing my thing. You know? What's the point? Exactly. Exactly. Are those physically around you? This is true. This is true. Why would I give a shit about random people? I don't care. I don't care. Bitches can think about whatever the fuck they want to think about me. I don't care. Speak Spanish, saying the reasons he doesn't translate his games. Exactly! Like, I said this on Twitter, but like, there are so many localizations and like, whatever the fuck that get completely fucking butchered. Because some fuck-ass translators have their own, like, they have their own fucking agenda about what is good and what is bad. And I don't know. Like, you guys know where I'm coming from with this? Is this like a reasonable thing? I don't know. I play a lot of visual novels, and I have to get fan translation patches for those. Whatever, just get a fan translation patch. I'm fine with Toby Fox not translating. I guess I also don't really care. He translated to Japanese without fully knowing it yet. Yeah, but I feel like when you actually know some parts of the language, I feel like it makes sense. GameCube Paper Mario on Switch Online? No. What? I don't know. I personally think it's a good choice. Like, others can do it too. Well, exactly. I feel like there's a lot of nuance that is always lost with like translations and stuff, especially regarding like there's just a lot of nuance that is lost with translations and whatnot. And I would be frustrated if I was someone who speaks Spanish and I couldn't play the game natively, but there are also probably thousands of fan translations out there, realistically, and they probably, I'm going to be honest with you, if they are a fan and they have that much project, like, if they're a fan and they have that much, like, passion for the game to make a fan translation, I feel like they'd translate it well. Maybe even better than an official team could do. So, hi, El Miyoko! Hola! Member for 8 months. There are so many visual novels that are languishing on ancient Japanese PCs. We will never even have machine translations for them. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. That's what I was comparing it to for me, honestly. Because some of the best visual novels are never going to be translated ever. And we're just going to have to suck it up and deal with it. Which is fine. Especially for things like visual novels, I feel like that's okay. Because if it's like a pretentious visual novel, then maybe it has a lot of like very important context and stuff that'll take a long time to be properly translated. So, aphorisms. Like, it'd be a little difficult to translate kicking the can down the road to another language that doesn't have a similar term. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. There are fan translations, but it shouldn't be the norm for fans to do the heavy lifting for the creator, to be honest. I don't know. I guess my perspective is different because I am one of the people that speak English and a little bit of Japanese, not like fluently or anything, but I can speak it decently, right? Like if someone came up to me and tried talking to me, I probably could have a conversation with them, right? I think, I don't know. I understand why he wants to make that decision because a lot of, like, people have this same conversation a lot of the time with anime and stuff where translators get their hands on it and they completely misrepresent what the actual story and stuff is about because of their translations. And I feel like that is an acceptable reason to want to leave it up to fan translators, especially if something is like a very specific passion project. If that makes sense. Yeah. Probably market it to another... If he doesn't want to appeal to that, and that's his call, and his consequences will follow. After seeing the Uma Discord debacle, it may be accessibility is a bad thing sometimes. The Moon Remix RPG taking 20 years for a fan translation, only for an official release to come out like 4 months later. Ooh. Wow. I don't know. It's kind of a tricky subject because there's points in either direction, and I guess it really does depend where you're coming from. Because if you put yourself in the shoes of someone who speaks these languages and you don't get to have an actual proper translation, that would probably be frustrating, right? I would probably be frustrated. I'd be like, why don't you care about me? Blah, 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 blah. But there's also the other side of it where it's like, yeah, if I was a creator, I wouldn't want the work that I do to be misrepresented by someone else either. Like, if I was the creator, I would want everything I do to be very intentional, right? All of the stuff that I make to convey this specific meaning. Because I feel like otherwise it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be truly what I was trying to say, if that makes sense. If Kojima decided to not translate his games outside of Japanese, you would call him insane. I think it depends. Right? Because, like, sure, you can look at it from a business strategy of, like, oh, well, that's crazy, right? But if Kojima was an indie creator, like Toby Fox is, which, granted, I don't know how many people he has on his team and whatever, right? Like, I don't know. I think it's just situational all around. No English patch, so I downloaded an AI English patch. Painful, but necessary, and I was desperate. Yeah, I don't know. Those are just my hot takes. I do sympathize more with Toby Fox over Twitter people, though, I will say. Piracy is ultimately valid because you aren't in the market, so selling there will be more difficult. I think piracy in general is valid, to be honest with you. You want my hot take? Man, if you can't afford, like, can I just say this, like, straight out the gate? Maybe I just have a broken moral compass. I don't know. Generally speaking, if it's not like a $5, $10 indie game, even $20 indie game, I'm probably gonna pirate it, to be honest with you. Like 9 times out, like I don't think I would bat an eye if someone pirated something. So, publishers don't actually create physical copies or sales on. You aren't actually owning anything. Yeah, exactly. You should always keep it in mind. That is true. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard conversation all around because there's so many different ways and angles to look at it. Coming from the perspective of someone who makes things, I guess, that's just how I feel about it. Like, if someone took something that I wrote and then, I don't know, I like translated it in a way that I personally was not happy with, I would be frustrated and upset. So, it's all subscription based? Yeah, I have to actually fucking cancel some subscriptions and shit. I have to cancel some subscriptions and stuff. I have so much going on. Subscription services are evil, and we should probably kill people that make the subscription services, to be frank with you. Like, are we positive that subscription services... Are we positive that they're not, like, made to suck money from the general public? Like, they are, right? But, like, it feels like they were manufactured in a lab to do that. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I had a subscription to this one thing, and I think I was only using, like, a free trial of it, and it renewed, like, a week later, and they took, like, $40 from me, and so I immediately canceled, and I recharged my money, and I was like, I did not want this to renew. I didn't want this to renew, and they fought me for, like, 4 months over the fucking money, over $40. You don't need $40. I need those $40 way more than you do. I don't even remember what it was for. I just remember that I was constantly on fucking PayPal, like, give me back my $40. I want it back. That's mine. You can't have it. Give it back to me now. The fuck is a COBI? It is a battleship. It is a battleship Yamato. Really cool thing about that, I'm missing a giant piece that I need to build the rest of the ship, so I can't do it. Yeah. So, fun stuff. I'll change the thumbnail or whatever after the fact, and then I'll get it this weekend, because I have to go back anyways, so. Because taxes! Sometimes they just keep taking the money even if you cancel, they're extra scummy. That's true. That's so true. Unsubbed. Fuck! Fuck! You're kidding. Stop. Kojima didn't know how much Jeremy Blaustein changed and blacklisted him from ever working Konami again. He kept all the stuff he wrote, though. Was Jeremy Blaustein, is that how you say his fucking name? Was he a good translator, though? Or did he, like, change up what was happening? Profanity? Unsubbed? You've got to be freaking squidding me. You've got to be squidding me. Fuck! If their service provides for it, makes it easy to track and close for subscriptions. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I have a small town bank, and so they don't have that. Woman unsubbed. You guys are so fucking mean to me for no reason. People be like, Luciano is a fucking woman, as if that is not the most false thing in the entire fucking world. People be, you know what? I was thinking about this earlier today. I was thinking about this because it's starting to warm up a little bit. It's starting to warm up a little bit within the States, right? At least, whatever, right? And I was thinking about this. I don't know. I think I'm just crazy. Like, maybe this is like a, oh, I'm not like other girls, or whatever. I don't really care. But, like, it's crazy to me how people just so casually will wear out, like, very promiscuous things. That sounds crazy. And I think I am insecure, which is very true. I am definitely 100% insecure, and I hate people seeing anything about me. But I will see people with their entire fucking ass and cheeks out, and their entire stomach out, and their like boobs barely covered. Even with guys, you know what? Hot take. Men, if you're outside, you should put a fucking shirt on. I don't want to see your fucking chest. Put a shirt on. That's gross. I think in general you should be covered. not to be Muslim with it, not to be like Muslim with it, but I think people should be covered outside. I don't want to see what you look like. Sorry. Who doesn't wear a shirt while out in public? I don't know. I see guys who run all the time not wear a shirt. You should wear a shirt. I don't want to see your tits. It must be bare chest 24/7. How about I kill you? How about I put you in a blender and I watch you scream as you get blended? How about that? Sorry. Don't you like tops? What? Most cutting edge opinions here on Lu China. Well, I feel like when you say that, people are automatically like, oh, well, what about guys? Because guys don't have to abide by that. Guys can just take off their shirt and it's whatever. No, I think guys should wear shirts too. Just like how I think another piping hot take from Lu Channel, I think people should shave because I don't want to see your hairy fucking legs. Hot take. You should also shave your armpits because it's nasty when you lift up your shirt and I see your fucking hair through your shirt. That's nasty. Blah, 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 blah. Countries will literally charge a little bit because they assume the customer will pirate. That's gross. I would kill myself. Is natural and not nasty. Because I don't like hair. You should shave because I told you so. I don't have a logical basis for it and I don't need one. I just don't like it. I don't like when there's hair on your body. And realistically speaking, it's not natural and it doesn't do anything for you. You may be like, oh, well, Lu Channel, if hair wasn't supposed to be shaved, then why would it grow there? Why would it grow there if it's supposed to be there? Well, actually, the hair doesn't do anything for us anymore. Biologically speaking, so shave it off because it looks ugly. Shave it off because it looks ugly. I'm evil. I don't care. Shave. It's nasty. Have you ever shaved your legs and got under a freshly made bed? I don't think so. And that should be your number one reason for shaving. Beards are rad? No. Vintage of Ludark. I'm angry today. I'm mad. I don't know. Do eyebrows need to get shaved off? No, eyebrows don't need to be shaved off. Well, I mean, you could shave them off. I don't really care. You know what a lot of Jedi girls do? They shave off their eyebrows and they pencil them on. That's crazy. What about my private areas? Do you have that too? Of course you should shave that. How about toe hair? Yes! Yes, you should shave your toe hair. That's gross. How about belly button showing too much, Lu Channel? Yes, that is showing too much. You should cover up. You whore. You guys are whores. You should start covering up more. God, my chat is a bunch of whores. No, but I was just saying that because I noted. Cover my protruding Adam's apple too? Yes, you should. This is my announcement that Lu Channel is becoming Muslim, inshallah, brothers or whatever. And from now on, Lu Channel, I will only be allowed to see your eyes. Everybody is covering up. That includes so everybody should have like goggles on. Yeah, I don't even know anything about being Muslim. The point about all of this. Was, yeah, cover your hair, you hussy. How dare you have your hair out? That's disgusting. The point about all this is that I'm just wearing baggy clothes today. I'm just wearing like baggy clothes, and I noticed everybody else around me was wearing like tight-fitting clothes, I guess, even the guys, which was weird. And I was like, that's weird and odd. And I've had people point that out to me before. They've been like, Lu Channel, you wear such baggy clothes. I feel like I'm never able to discern what your body actually looks like. And I was like, I've never noticed that before. I mean, all I do is literally wear sweatpants and then I wear the wide leg jeans. Guys, is it bad that I have one pair of jeans that I wear? I have like multiple pairs, I guess. I have multiple pairs, but I feel like I only have one pair that I actually wear. And it's wide leg jeans. It's wide leg jeans. And then when I'm not dressing in baggy clothes, I dress in Dietary, which is also honestly decently modest to some degree. Because a lot of the time it's very frilly and fluffy and it's based off of Lolita, so it's actually, you know, pretty modest, I would say. That's why I usually just wear gym stuff. I also fall trap of wearing just sweatpants and stuff. So, you have shorts or something else? If I wear shorts, it's usually just gym shorts. Like, just athletic gym shorts. Do you actually wear Dietary? Yeah, sometimes. When I'm not feeling lazy and awful and when my brain can handle it, yeah. Dietary model. I don't have that much of it, but I do enjoy dressing up as it. I suck at the fucking makeup, though. I'm so bad at makeup. I'm like, it's so bad. Jeans suffocate? Not when you're wearing the wide leg jeans. That's why I like them. Not me only wearing sweats for last week. Dude, back when I was like super ultra mega depressed, I would wear the same pair of fucking Adidas sweatpants for like 2 weeks in a row, and my mom would have to tell me to take them off because I have been wearing them for so long. Like, I genuinely just would not change out of them. I would sleep in them, I would live in them, I would eat in them, shower in them if I had the option, honestly. It's crazy. Not me doing that right now, I know, right? Short shorts give air to balls. That's insane. Of course, Loot Channel is a boy, because every VTuber is actually a man, obviously. Loot Channel only wears like black athletic shorts, or like, what are they called? It's like the wider leg shorts that like kind of go down to your knees. They kind of look like cut off sweatpants. Does that make sense? Loot Channel's a femboy? No! This has been established. 5'8", pot-bellied Mexican man. Let's get it clear. I've said this before. Get with the program. Basketball shorts. Yeah, basketball shorts. I wear those with like graphic t-shirts. I have an MLG t-shirt, and when I'm really feeling like that's not the word. That's not the word. When I'm really feeling like repping an early 2000s look, I will put on the MLG t-shirt with like the basketball shorts and socks with slides. That's what I do. That's the Loot Channel look. That's what I wear. Mini skirts for the Jedi stuff? No. Jedi doesn't really have that many, like, mini skirts. And even then, mini skirts on me, because I am so short, are fucking... Mini skirts on me are just right... Mini skirts are just regular skirts to a fucking 4'11" chud like me. You're not covering up enough, maybe. How much does your fit cost right now? Okay. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I'm currently wearing a Wendigoon t-shirt. And I think this one was like $30. And then I am wearing my trusty dusty wide leg jeans. I think these were like $50. I'm wearing Shinji Ikari socks. They came in a pack of a whole bunch of Evangelion socks, and I think they were $20, so I think $5. And undergarments, which will not be specified. Yeah. That's the autism fit right now. But do Goon in the Wendigoon tee, like a true fan. No! Was wearing a Wendigoon shirt like 2 hours ago. What's good? What's good? She won't even tell us the color of the day. That's disgusting! That's disgusting! Kill yourself! Mostly thrift clothes now. I used to when I was younger, but a lot of the clothes that I still have are from that time period. A lot of my clothes are thrifted. Less so recently, because I've come to enjoy wearing autism t-shirts, as I call them. All of my shirts are autism t-shirts. If I'm wearing a t-shirt, it's an autism t-shirt. Hold on. I feel like, let me fucking, let's see here. Okay. Went over to my closet for like 2 seconds just to kind of gauge the t-shirts to talk about. And in the same succession of each other, I saw a Hooters t-shirt, a Birds Aren't Real t-shirt, a Phase Connect t-shirt, and then, oh my god, what was the other one? I think it was the MLG t-shirt. So like, yeah, that was literally just like 4 shirts out of my entire closet, and I swear to god, they're all fucking like that. It's all some random bullshit. It's all random bullshit. Chat, I am an adult woman. And I have a t-shirt in my closet that says fucking... I have a t-shirt that says some stupid bullshit. Like, dropping into 4th grade, and it has the fucking Fortnite glider on it. When did I get that? Past the age of 18! I guess, bro. And I wear it out because I think it's funny. I love funny t-shirts. I have a shirt in there that says I piss in pools. That's like one of my favorite t-shirts ever. I wear it everywhere. In life, if you can't wear funny t-shirts, what's the point? If you can't wear funny t-shirts that make people question themselves, what's the point? Is that Spencer's original? The peeing in pools one is from Spencer's, yes. I do enjoy a good Spencer's t-shirt. I think the one Hooters t-shirt I have in there is also from Spencer's. Unironically wearing Bad to the Bone. Oh yeah. I'm always wearing Bad to the Bone. Serious business attire. This is gonna sound crazy, but it's like a more professional, laid-back version of GDK. And you may be saying that because, Luciano, don't they have like a whole bunch of frilly outfits and kind of looks costumey, so why the fuck would you wear that? Well, actually, if you pair it correctly, it can look kind of professional, because a lot of the shirts and stuff are button-downs. So if you pair it correctly and you kind of style it right, it looks professional. It just looks a little bit frillier, like it's kind of a personal style thing. So that's what I usually wear to work, and it works. I mean, people don't talk about it or whatever. They just think I'm doing my job, so. They're calling Luciano the most autistic VTuber ever. They're calling Luciano the most autistic person ever made. Tell doctor to tell you have ADHD when you quite literally wear it on your sleeve. I don't know. Hot Topic box lunch. My 411 lady friend also shops there because the clothes actually consistently fit her. I do not shop at Hot Topic or box lunch. Reason being, their clothes are kind of ass. The only reason I would get something from Hot Topic is if they had like an autism t-shirt. Like a Pipkin Pippa t-shirt. Like I got the Pipkin Pippa t-shirt from Hot Topic. That's in my closet. And I wear that out because I'm a fucking loser. Yeah. Still can't believe she's seeing a doctor. Luciano's changed, man. Maybe. I have to figure out how doctor stuff works first, because I'm literally 5 years old, and I've never done anything on my own ever. And I'm literally a bumbling retard. So, I have to figure out how things work. I called my mom today. I was like, Mama Rabbit, Mama, what insurance do I have? And she told me. And she said, you seriously don't know that? And I was like, no, I forgot. She was like, you're so smart, Luciano. You're so smart. And I'm so glad that you're my daughter. And I was like, yay! And so I have to go find a provider. Because I thought my campus did it, but they don't. So I have to go figure that out. You have it? Holy rich. I don't... Yeah, I have good insurance. Half expect her to say what health insurance? Well, that's not false. I don't want to say anything else because I don't really know anything about the world of health insurance and health and all that nonsense. I don't really know anything about all of that, but I'm not going to say anything else because I know it varies from state to state in the United States, and I don't know what I'm talking about, so I can't lie about it effectively. What I did discover, though, is that everything kind of sucks. So, are you not covered on your mom, then? My mom does not have a job. My mom does not have a job, so I don't know. There's a lot going on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm older than you, and I probably don't know, and I still don't know shit about health insurance. Yeah, I'm literally 5 years old. I don't know the first thing about anything. You in Canada? Dude, if I was in Canada, they'd just come up to my door and be like, do you want to kill yourself? Hey, bud, heard you were slightly depressed. You ever think about euthanasia? And I'd probably be like, oh, man. Fuck, why didn't I think of that before? That's so smart. Foyam? Yeah. Thank you for the 5 months. Speaking of crazy words, guys, I would just like to put this out there. I have been using the word foid documented since at least 2020. And so, whoever decides to call me a fucking LARPer, get fucked. I have been like this for at least 6 years. So you can't get mad at me. All these other bitches out here, they're fake. They're fake as hell. I have been using foid for at least 6 years. That has consistently been in my vocabulary. This sounds targeted. It is not targeted. I just came across it because I was like, wow, I really have not changed at all, have I? I have not changed at all. It was close enough. I don't think I said foid specifically, but I definitely said femoid, which is the same thing. That's the same thing. At least 6 years, probably 7, like 6 or 7 years. That's crazy. Don't think about the fact that 2020 was going to be 7 years ago. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Lose stablecoin? Yeah. Invest in Lucoin. Shut up. Femoid. Ugh. Olivia's like, here you go. It does, doesn't it? It's only March. Calm down. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't perceive the passage of time. Don't perceive it. I'm perceiving. I don't know. So, you're different than the other girls. Oh, shucks. Rubs my neck. Looks at you. Blinks with my autistic eyeballs. And looks at you. Wow. You think so? Tee. What TV show was it in the hospital? The dude using the word feminoid. That's not real. You're making things up. You're literally making things up. Yeah, smiles warmly. I love streaming with you guys. Way worse. Dude, I don't even think I'm way worse than other girls. I think I'm just... Okay, well, actually, I was thinking about this earlier today. I was thinking about this earlier today. If society's standard of being normal is being brainwashed into consumerism, does that mean that I am the normal one and they are the brainwashed ones? Or am I just mentally ill and overthinking everything too much? What do you guys think? Not to society, but society. Yesn't? Helpful. Both. Helpful. So smart. I'm like the smartest person ever, to be honest with you. Obviously, that's true. Functional is a standard. We're defining normal in this case by women that shop off of TikTok Shop, listen to Taylor Swift, and post themselves on Instagram. What do you think? Not to say that they're whores or anything, because they're not. They're just, like, very normal. Does that make sense? Later, losers. Bye, Durand. Wait, are you leaving? I don't know. I can't tell. No measure of health to be well adjusted to an unhealthy society. That's fair. Autistic? I don't know. I'm autistic. Would you be down to join a tournament with an $100 plus $25 gift card grand prize? Asking for a friend. It depends on what the tournament is. If you're asking for a friend, I guess it would depend on if the friend was good at whatever the tournament is. I guess it doesn't hurt to join either way, but I don't know. It would depend. Sonic Cross Worlds. Sure, go for it. All amateurs? Sure. The standard, then. Abnormal is better in this case. Okay. Those are all acceptable quirks as long as they think the right thing on that one country. I don't know. Work too soon. Peace, Mido. Thank you for dropping by. It's good to see you again. Lou will do great. Yeah. Yeah, Lou Channel needs to chill the fuck out sometimes. Speaking of chilling out. Guess what I'm opening right now? Speaking of chilling out, guess what I'm opening? Guess what I'm opening? Guess. Guess. Monster. Wrong. No. It's water. It's actually water this time. I'm not even joking. It's water. It is limoncello. Sparkling water, naturally essenced LaCroix. Water does not crack open like that. It's sparkling water. It's LaCroix. My friend gave me one of these LaCroix. Listen. I should start from the beginning, okay? I when I was younger, was a sparkling water fiend. And that sounds crazy, but I was a sparkling water fiend. I didn't really like LaCroix, but I liked sparkling water, right? And my friend, a few days ago, gave me a can of this, like, lemon vanilla LaCroix water. And I had a sip of it, and I was like, this is maybe the most delightful thing I've ever had. And I had to get a pack of it, because I was just so bewildered by its beautiful taste. I was so bewildered by its beautiful taste that I was floored. I had to get some. And it's very good. And I had 2 yesterday. And this is my 3rd one. It's very good. So, I told you it was water. It's very good. It's super good. I would recommend it. If you're like, Blue Channel, why can't you just drink from the tap? I don't know, man. The tap tastes like iron. The tap tastes like metal, and it tastes dirty, and I don't like it. And I like my water to taste like good things. And I don't even hate the regular taste of water. But, like, does anyone else think that water has taste? Because if you don't think that water has taste, I think you're insane. I genuinely think that you're insane if you think that water doesn't have taste. And the reason I say that is because the difference between tap water, Ice Mountain, and Walmart water is so fucking palpable. And guys, the best water is literally Walmart water for whatever reason. You take a bottle of water from the Walmart Great Value brand, and that shit is so fucking good. Cold water tastes better than hot water. Wrong! Room temperature water is the best. Fiji? Dude, Fiji's too fucking expensive to taste good. And it doesn't even taste good. If you just believe Walmart water is good. Dude, Walmart water is so good. The Walmart water is distilled in the same way that the Purina water is. And they're both really good types of waters. And also, you guys are gonna fucking hate me for this. Guys, I don't understand the hate for Dasani. I like Dasani water. I like Dasani water. I like Dasani water. Do you know what the worst tasting water is? You know what the worst tasting water is? And you're gonna get mad at me for this. It's Ice Mountain. Ice Mountain is fucking nasty as hell. That shit tastes so bad. Who likes chemicals? I love chemicals. Like plastic Dasani. Go ahead. Go ahead. Believe what you want. Believe what the establishment says about Dasani. I'll keep drinking it. Cold water is good. It helps you cool down. I like room temperature water. Dasani with salt. My crackpot theory being that it's there to make you drink more. Maybe. You know what's also a good water? Smart water. The Smart Water and Life Water from Coke and Pepsi respectively are both good. Yeah. And then Aquafina is okay. It works. The worst one is easily Ice Mountain. Oh, Blue Channel. Ice Mountain is spring water. Yeah, that shit tastes like ass and dirt. That shit tastes like dirt. It's gross. Spring water just tastes like fucking dirt. I don't understand why people buy it. It tastes like fucking dirt. And the only reason that anyone could ever stomach spring water is if it's been fucking refrigerated for forever. It's gross. It's nasty, and we need to kill people that enjoy spring water. Hot take. RO tap from China and then never buy bottled water. That's a good strat. I'll make sure to invest in that. That's good, actually. I don't know what sort of springs you have in the US. I don't know. I think the water supply just kind of depends on where you live, really. I've said this before, but there's a place not too far from where I live that's on constant boil order because it is just kind of out in the country and there's no, like, serious water supply there, I think. Like, it's mostly just, like, well water and stuff. So... Isn't most bottled water spring water? I have no idea. From deep wells? Yeah. Which is why I only drink Mountain Dew. That's so real. I don't trust water in general. That's why I only drink Monster Energy, because Monster Energy would never do anything wrong to me. You know? Monster Energy would never hurt my feelings. Monster Energy would never betray me. They would only charge me $23 for a pack, and that's it. That's it. And it's all good. You know? This is good water. This is very good water. Monster Energy can never steer wrong. It's true. It's true. People may be like, Luciano, caffeine is bad for you. Caffeine is bad. I don't care. I don't care. Her sweet feminine wiles will never trick me. I would never be tricked by my beloved elusive Monster Energy. You know? Mexican Coke is cleaner than Mexican water, which is why they're all diabetics. Yeah. If like, how can be bad? True. True. Very true. I had a segue to this. I had something else I was going to talk about. I totally forgot it. Oh! Okay, this is not going to make sense to you guys, but going from the LaCroix water to this makes sense to me. So we're going to go from that. Have you guys seen Welcome to the NHK? I've been watching Welcome to the NHK recently, and you guys are going to be like, Blue Channel, that segue doesn't make sense. What the fuck do you mean we're going from water to Welcome to the NHK? That doesn't make sense. No, it does make sense. It does make sense. Here's why. And also, I am only halfway through it. So don't say anything. Don't spoil anything. I'm only on episode, like, 10 or 11. I'm only on episode 10 or 11, so don't get mad at me. Okay? Okay. Anyways. Sure haven't, but you've mentioned it every stream for the past, like, 3 or 4 streams. No. I only started watching it yesterday. So that's not possible. True. Conspiracies is literally just the jump off point. Yeah. Like, here's my thing. I was watching it the other day because I've been meaning to watch it for a long time, and I figured that it'd be good material. Here's my thing. Needing to watch it in the last 2 streams release. That's fair. I don't know if I have, but I am certainly watching it now. I'm really enjoying it so far. And what was I gonna say? I had a... My brain is being blocked. My brain is being fucking blocked again. This is so awesome. Hold on, I need to calm down. I have to calm down and I have to think. Oh. Bing. 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 Okay. Feeling centered. Hey, thanks for the 27 months. Thanks for the 27. That's a long time. Hey. Lou, keep missing you. Spring has almost started here, so busy moving snow. Hope you're doing better. I miss you. Thank you. I hope you're doing all right, too. Good luck on the shoveling snow shit. That sounds miserable. I think I'd rather kill myself. So, I've been getting really into the whole, like, Denpa stuff recently. And I've also wanted to just sort of get more into, like, media again, I guess. That sounds crazy because that's like, oh, Lou, you want to consume. Right? Oh, well, you're fucking brainwashed by the masses. And sure, maybe, but whatever. Because I feel like I've sort of been running out of things. I want more inspiration in my life, and I want more, like, thoughts swirling around my brain. And so my thought has been, well, why don't I just go experience more things, more thoughts, and consuming things, you know? Does that make sense? Does that make sense where I'm coming from with this? Because I feel like I've been watching a lot of YouTube, which honestly, I don't hate because I watch a lot of educational stuff. I watch a lot of documentaries. I also have my fair share of slop in there, but I feel like all things considered, it's not that bad. Anywho, like, I want to watch more structured stuff. Does that make sense? Structured stuff with a purpose. YouTube is pretty bad for that sort of thing. Yeah, I feel like I've been watching a lot of YouTube and letting a lot of my time go to waste while watching YouTube. So I'm going to try to prevent watching YouTube like slop with watching actual things that I would get more usefulness in my daily life out of. So I'm replacing YouTube with anime. Anime and movies, basically, because there's a lot of stuff out there that I really want to watch, but I've just never had the chance to. So I'm starting with Welcome to the NHK, because I've been meaning to watch that one for a long time, and I've been a lot more into, like, Denpa and stuff recently. It started with, like, Zato, really, when I played that. I was really interested in the themes and stuff in it. And then we played Union Psychosis, and I've been kind of wanting to get more into visual novels and stuff as well. With Tsubahime getting really popular because of the whole LARPing thing, I've been really wanting to read Tsubahime as well. I already talked about this, but I did finish the prologue. I haven't gotten back to it because I totally pirated the game. And you may be asking, well, what does that have to do with not getting back to it? Well, when you forget to unzip the file you downloaded in, it doesn't change. So, I totally played through the entire prologue and then lost all my progress. So I need to go back and replay all of it, which shouldn't be hard because I'm sure there's a text skipping feature, but I'm retarded. So, and I've just been trying to watch more stuff in general that is not me just watching Asmongold talking about political slop. Yeah. I'm trying to consume more stuff that is not going to rot my brain. I should finish Oraimo. I was actually just thinking about doing that. I was just thinking about finishing Oraimo. Reality TV to anime slop. Let's go. I feel like anime slop is at least a little bit more structured, though. A lot of the stuff that I want to watch is not considered slop. I feel like slop would be like whatever seasonal romance anime just came out. Does that make sense? Finish Saya? I shouldn't I? I should. Guys, do you want to finish Song of Saya next week, and then after that I can pick up on Yasuga no Sora? Is it time? Should I just fucking take the plunge? I've been thinking about splitting up my streams and stuff, like the stream schedules and stuff, to be like Monday for catching up and COBI building, Wednesday for Metal Gear adjacent related games, and then Friday for like slop react streams. And then Tuesday or Thursday, depending on what works best, for like maybe a visual novel day. Does that make sense? No more excuses? For real, for real? People seriously see me want to finish those, huh? I'll get back to it. I guess I'll go back and play Saya. I'll finish Saya because I feel like I only have either a stream or two left of Saya to finish. And then I'll go back to playing Yasuga no Sora. Because I miss doing visual novel slop. I cannot lie to you. I love visual novels. And here's the thing, right? Because I kind of want to play Tsubahime on stream. I really do. Well, actually, you know what? No. No. Okay, here's my thing. Here's the plan, actually. Here's the plan. There is a new, quote-unquote, new Danganronpa game coming out. Danganronpa 2x2. Which is supposed to be a remake of the second game. Here's the thing. Danganronpa does this weird naming shit. And also, I haven't played the first game on the channel. However, I have played the first game. Lumbus. We'll get back to Lumbus eventually, I think, as well. I'm thinking Lumbus is probably gonna be a summer thing. Probably. Being in the well in Saya, I don't think there's much left for that. Okay, that's good. Have you played any of them for the channel? No, I have not. Here's the thing, though. I really love Danganronpa. I'll say it. I love Danganronpa. I think it's fun. I would go as to say that it was one of the first things that I really liked seriously. I remember when D3, when V3 came out, and I was like, wow, this is so, wow, Danganronpa. The part you're interested in, if you want to see that, I've already seen the panels posted all over Twitter. Honestly, I have like 5 volumes of Oshinoko. I just haven't read them yet. You know, I've been thinking that I might want to sell some of the manga that I have. Because I have so much manga and I just don't read it. There was a phase that I had a few years ago where I just bought all of the manga that I found on a shelf. I just bought all of it. And I have easily like hundreds of dollars worth of manga on my shelf that I have just not read. And it's not that I don't enjoy reading it, it's just that I forget and then I'm on my computer. The new version of Dangan 2 coming out. Actually, yes. That's why I was saying maybe after we finish Yasuga no Sora, because it should be... When does the new version of Danganronpa come out? No impulse control, that's true. That's true. A few years ago, I think this was when I started streaming. Like, either a little bit beforehand or, like, when I started streaming. When I first started my figure collection, I was so obsessed with buying figures at that point in time that I literally fucking, like... I think I Klarna'd the fucking figures that I would buy, which is very embarrassing to admit, but I didn't miss any payments on them, so whatever. Sometime this year, no concrete date yet. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll play 2x2 then. Insane? Yeah. Yeah. That was like 3 years ago. Don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. That was like 3 years ago. It was like 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. Okay. Installment plan or something. Yeah. I was using Klarna. I was using like PayPal Pay in 4 to buy fucking figures off of Mercari. Oh my god. Spent nearly $1,000 on figures? What the fuck? Ever since I've been to Japan though, I haven't bought any more figures. Because I can't get over the fact that I'm being overcharged for literally everything in the States. I can't get over the fact that I'm being literally overcharged for fucking everything. Is this Zero Escape series? Actually, that is a good point. I've been meaning to get into Zero Escape for a really long time. So maybe after we finish Saya and Yasuga no Sora, it's Zero Escape time. That could go fucking crazy, actually. That could go insane. Getting her 8th credit card because I got $50 for free. Surprisingly, I only have like 1 credit card. I only have 1 credit card. And I only use it for gas. You may be like, what? Loot Channel being responsible with her money? I know, right? I know, right? See, here, I'm not stupid enough to dig myself into thousands of dollars in debt, alright? Papa Parade, $80. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you mean a Papa Parade is $80? Like, fuck you. I hope you die. New here. Do you have a job? LOL. No. I am in college right now, and this VTubing thing makes enough money that I don't have to have a job, which I am incredibly and exceedingly grateful for. So, yeah. Yeah. And, that means that I can live decently comfortably off of this, which is very nice and I'm very appreciative of. However, I probably get a job over the summer, obviously. What do you mean? Isn't this your part-time? Do a little dance. I wish I could do a little dance. I wish I could do a little dance. One day, depending on how much money I make over the summer, the next thing I'm probably going to invest in is a 3D debut. So my goal is to have a 3D debut sometime this year. Because if I save my money correct and I play my cards right, I can probably have 3D tracking pretty easily. Because I am 90% certain I can get hired wherever I go if I ask nicely enough. And you may be like, Loot Channel, that's fucking insane. Don't you know how the job market is? It's different for funeral directors. Some kind of time dilemma? 3D idol loot, And then I'm also hoping to be able to record some more songs and stuff over the summer. And you may be like, Loot Channel, why aren't you doing that now? Well, it's because the time that I have set aside for streaming, it's kind of complicated. I've mentioned it before, but I live with other people, and so to try to be respectful of them very graciously lending me their time to be able to stream and not have interruptions, like especially sound-wise. I try to be respectful to keep the loud stuff between these hours that I stream, so, you know. VN Slop, can I ask for a shuffle stream? Premiula's my girl. I've not heard of shuffle before, but I could possibly look it up. I could possibly look it up. Hold on. Shuffle visual novel. Let's check it out. Oh, wait, I've seen this before. I just didn't know what it was called. I'm a LARPer. Fuck. I'm not super into visual novels, but I would like to get more into visual novels. I feel like I'm in the middle of the road, because I feel like I've played a lot of the really popular visual novels, but I haven't gotten to, like, actual visual novel, like, gal game territory and whatever, which I want to get more into. Oh, wow, Premiula is so fucking cute! Oh my god, is she, like, a little sister type? Oh my god, wait, she's really cute. Oh, what? Oh, she's perfect! This is my exact type! Oh my god, she's adorable. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna explode! Oh, she's so cute! Oh, she's so adorable! Something bad could happen. fuck. Something bad could happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. Credit card for gas is kind of smart because they'd be throwing skimmers on every other gas station. And a debit card lets them drain your bank. Really? I've never come into a debit card scammer. Never. Put her on screen? Okay. I guess since you asked nicely, I guess I can do it. I guess. She's so cute. She's exactly my type. I love twin tails. I love tsunderes, and I love cute girls. Every pony be like, wow. Let me see here. That's fucking okay. Sure. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Please forgive me. Look at her! She's so adorable. Aww. Aw, she's so cute. I love her outfit. She's so cute. I love cute girls. I love cute girls. Fuck. She looks kind of like Sora. Yeah, that's exactly why. I love when girls are assholes and they have their hair up in twin tails. That's like my favorite thing in the entire world. That's like the best trope ever. Had my card digitally stolen twice within the first year of me getting it despite barely using it. Wow, that's kind of awful. I don't even know how that would happen. Genuinely, I haven't had an issue with either of my cards being stolen, but I also don't live in any big city areas where I would have to worry about something like that. So I'm very not worried about it, I guess. Maybe it's just a big city thing? I have no idea. Five out of 3 didn't bother to figure out how it happened either, assholes. BRB, you gotta eat. Truck got stolen, but I got a free battery charger out of it. Wow, that's awesome. Live in the Bay. I see. Skimmers look like normal credit card machines. You wouldn't know unless you had a really good eye or until your money is gone. I see. Favorite class of 09 character? When you played the game. Probably just Nicole. She's really bitchy and evil, but I feel like that's the fun thing about her. Don't banks put protections on large transfers? Yes. Funny story about that. My bank shut off my credit card for 2 weeks. Not credit card, my debit card. Sorry, I always get them confused. They shut off my debit card for 2 weeks because I made a Phase Connect purchase. So that was fun. That was fun. Don't read into it that she and my mother share the same name. That's not a piece of info that you need to include. That's not a piece of info that needed to be included there. You know? Like, that could have been left out. The fabled broken keychain. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. Yeah, you know, one day if I do happen to go to a convention again and I get to see Leah again, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to go up to her and I'm going to apologize. I'm going to be like, Leah, first name Leah, last name Phase Connect. Hey, sorry about that one time. I don't even know if you remember. Sorry about that one time that I screamed at you and then ran away. I'm just really autistic and I have a hard time talking to women. And then I'm going to run away again. Any info on Lou merch? Lou merch actually does exist if you want it. You may be like, what? Lucino merch? It exists? Yeah, it does actually. I have a Redbubble account with some stickers on it. I need to update some of it. I want to add some of my emotes, my emo ones, to the Redbubble. I've been meaning to do that for a while, and I have a certain artist permission to upload something as well, but I feel kind of weird uploading it because I don't want to profit off of their work, I guess. I feel very bad about doing that. I feel like if I do something like that, it should be my own thing. Maybe I should draw something, like a sticker or something for you guys and then put it up, and that would be fun, I think. I would like to do official merch one day, but that's kind of a big investment. I've looked into the logistics of it, and to put a down payment for that sort of thing, it's like $300. Hey, thank you for the 8 months. I've got to be going now. It's good to have you back, boss. Please earnestly take care of yourself. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, PWH. It's always nice to see you guys. I hope you know that. I've seen some stuff on Twitter recently where it's like VTubers talking about how they will see their chatters and they notice when they're not here anymore and whatever. And I want you to earnestly know that I recognize, unless you are new to my chats and you have only just been here like a day or something, even if you have been here a day, I usually do recognize you. And I try to remember what's going on in your life and the details and stuff about you, which is very parasocial, I guess, question mark on my end. But I feel like that's not a weird thing, you know? What are we getting? A Lufomo? A Luomo? If there's enough interest, it could happen. Luciano never bothered to finish fixing the description links? They should be fine. They should be. And if they're not, I know for certain in the Discord that there are links there. Unless somehow the link rotted, but it shouldn't be. Hold on. Now I'm curious because it should work. No, it looks like it works to me. Hold on. I'm gonna go check now. I'm gonna go check just to prove you wrong. Oh! Yeah, it just isn't in the description. Never mind. That is on me. Hold on. Check this out. bluechannel.com. Blue Channel. Hold on. Check this out. Merch. There you go. It's in the description now. Sometimes that happens, right? Because the way that I set up my streams is that you can take the previous settings from a previous stream you did and then it'll like copy over. So sometimes the settings don't save properly and it's a whole thing, you know, whatever. Yo, Luke, can you sign my 100-yard stare loose short? Make sure to that one lurker that never says anything. True. Rip Beam Boy. Yeah. Beam Boy's still around. He's just busy doing stuff in real life. But I do remember a lot of you. I remember some of the first ever chatters that I had on my streams and stuff. There was one guy who was on my very old Resident Evil stream. The one where it was like 8 hours long and I played through the whole game. And he stuck with me through the whole thing, so he was the goat for that. There was only like 5 people watching the entire time. So. Is your rigger link still pointing to the broken profile? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Well, maybe they deleted their Twitter, but it's definitely them. That's their credit name. So, deep cover assignment for the PMC. This is true. This is very true. Spicy calamari's gone, but when I check, they're still there, so it's fine. Yeah. But everything should be updated. Question mark. Remember us, so she holds grudges about us. It's true, it's true. So. Big stretch! Big stretch! Big stretch! Big stretch! Big stretch! It is nice to talk to you guys again. I do miss talking to you. You may be like, Blue Channel, you don't care. You don't care. You're just like all those other foids. Maybe I am just like all those other foids, but I care at least a little. I care a little. I don't know. I have talked about this on stream before, and I'm going to say it again, but I do feel very lucky to be in the position that I'm in, and you'll even be like, Blue Channel, you only have X amount of people watching you. You are not a big streamer. You're like the smallest streamer ever, and to your credit, I will say absolutely 100% you're correct. I'm not a very big streamer. I'm probably never going to be, which is fine because I don't really want to be. But I am grateful for the experiences and the time and the people that I've met doing this sort of thing. It's gotten me into places and gotten me to do things that I never really would have thought I would have been able to do, which is weird. So, yeah. And I don't know. I don't want to take anything that I have for granted, even though sometimes I do, because I am only human and humans make mistakes and stuff. But I do want you guys to know that I am genuinely grateful. I feel bad because I feel like my streams haven't been as interesting and stuff recently. I've been trying to come up with some ideas, and some of them are certainly cooking and whatever, so I'm excited for those. But there's only so much time in a day. And, I don't know. I'm just happy that we can talk and hang out and that you guys care. So thank you. Hajimete. True. So, Wonders of Sodar for a stream. You know, I was actually thinking about it because I saw Mari playing it, so. Yeah. I think I want to have Mary and I do a Mountain Dew taste test stream where we rank the different flavors of Mountain Dew. But she gave up caffeine for Lent. Mary did. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with ideas and stuff in the background. I have a lot of stuff swirling around in my head, which kind of makes it a little... I should start writing things down. Guys, I think one of the reasons I've been so freaking disorganized is because I don't have a calendar. Usually I have a calendar, like a physical calendar that I write stuff on. But I haven't had a calendar since the beginning of the year started. And I want a calendar. But I always have a Hatsune Miku calendar, and I haven't been able to find a Hatsune Miku calendar recently. Like, I'm sure there's one off of Amazon, but then I'd have to order it off of Amazon. So, maybe I should just get a calendar or something. I don't know. Maybe I should just get a calendar. You should have a calendar on your phone. It's not the same because it's not, like, physically in front of me where I can see it. Does that make sense? It's not physically in front of me where I can see it. Pack of alcoholic Mountain Dew, 4 different flavors. Maybe we'll also have to try alcoholic Mountain Dew. That could go hard too. A whiteboard with a large grid? That's smart. That's smart, I can't lie. A whiteboard with a large grid. But I also kind of enjoy, because I like writing out things really far in advance. Like, I'll write them out in like 3 months in advance. I mean, I don't know, big calendar fan. I need a calendar so I can stay on track and keep track of things. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my 3rd year anniversary next month in a few days. Bah! Scary. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm like 5 years old. I've never done anything ever. I don't know. I don't have any ideas. I'm empty. I'm running on empty. I don't know. So if you have any ideas, let me know, because otherwise I'm probably just going to make some crazy concoction and then regret doing it on stream or something. Bah! So, I don't know. I got a calendar app for my desktop PC that sits on my screen. It's probably smart. Start streaming it too. Mary can teach you how to make a mug cake. Bro, that's gonna be awful. Lose together in a room and have them battle over the last donut. No, Luciano doesn't really like donuts all that much. I mean, Luciano doesn't hate donuts, but Luciano is not a big proponent of sweets. So, 3 times the charm? Yeah, no kidding. I was gonna do something cool for April Fool's Day, but then I figured if Coffin's gonna have an update on April Fool's Day, which I guarantee it's gonna fucking happen again. I wasn't 100% positive, but now that there was a burial thing that happened, like the little achievement came out, I'm like 99% positive. Go ahead. I know I said this earlier, but fucking clip it. It's gonna go viral on Twitter, and I'm gonna be predicted it, and everyone's gonna know me as the incest chick. Everybody already knows me as the incest chick. Whatever. I don't care. But I'm excited, because I think it's gonna happen on Wednesday. I'm going to draw a thumbnail in advance. I'm gonna draw a thumbnail in advance for the coffin stream, I think. That's crazy. That's insane. That's literally insane. I'm literally so mentally unwell. So mentally unwell. Going all in for it. That's what I did last year. Before chapter 2 released and we got all those fucking achievements also kind of like there, I drew a thumbnail in advance for it and it worked out perfectly. Does Luciana have receding hairline? No. She seems like a Junior Frosty from Wendy's kind of girl. That is very true. I'm a junior. If restaurant, well, no. For drinks, it depends on the drink. If it's like a milkshake or a concrete or something, no. Okay, if it's like a concrete or a Frosty, yes, I'm getting a small size. If it's any other drink, I'm getting a large because I like to chug my drinks. There are two types of people in life, and they are sippers and chuggers. Are you a sipper or a chugger? Oh, hello, Lemon Trees. 27. Hey, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yahoo! I meant to say hello when you said hello in the chat earlier, but thank you. I was in the middle of a tangent, and I always forget what I'm talking about. We'll never know what last year April's full stream is going to be. I think it was supposed to be me, like, doing an autopsy on my old body. I think that was what it was supposed to be. It was either supposed to be that or something else. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember 100%. It's one of those things. I'm a chugger, and I only buy small because large goes just as fast. That's fair. Chugger or a chudder? How about both? Looked like some Chinese OC character. I don't even remember. I am 100% a drink chugger. I love to chug a drink. And I don't understand how people sip on them. Mary is the type of person where she can make a drink last for a week, and it kind of makes me concerned. She genuinely, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her. Because she'll have like, she'll get like a drink, like, I don't know, like a boba tea or something, right? She'll get a boba tea or a coffee, and she will make that drink genuinely last for like a week. It's insane. Like she'll be like, oh, I'll be like, oh, when did you go get fucking a Baja Blast from Taco Bell? She'll be like, oh, this was just sitting in my fridge. Oh, for how long? Oh, for like 4 days. I just haven't gotten around to finishing it yet, so I'm drinking a little bit today. What? I feel like it would be flat by that point. I don't know. She's weird. I don't know how she does that. I feel like I'm friends with sippers, though. Everybody in my life that I know who I am very good friends with is like a sipper of a drink. Does that make sense? And I am the only one who chugs. I have no impulse control, and I love to be gluttonous and drink everything all at once. Baja Blast flatter than Lou. It's true. Chugger in a world full of sippers. It's true. It's true. Wish I could be a sipper. Me too. I do wish that I could be, because then I would stop drinking so many drinks. It's really bad because I'll be like, oh man, I gotta stop, like, I gotta actually eat food and stuff because, you know, drinks are really bad for you, like empty calories and all that nonsense. And then I keep drinking drinks. I love drinks. I love drinks. I hate eating food. I wish that I could. Guys, can I say something? I don't like eating food, but I love drinking drinks. I feel like if I could just have drinks for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. Because drinks are like so much more logistical and practical than eating food is. Because you could multitask and drink at the same time. You know what I mean? With food, you have to sit down and you have to focus your energy on eating that food. But if you have a drink, you can do multiple things at the same time. You could go somewhere, you can do things. Like, does that make sense? But you can't substitute drinks with, like, protein shakes. Like, that's just not a thing that you can do, though, right? Protein shakes and Metamucil? Frat boy diet. Maybe I should start frat boy maxing. Maybe I should start drinking protein shakes and Metamucil or whatever. Soup in a water bottle? That sounds awful. That sounds awful. That sounds literally miserable. Blue Channel, you just said that you wish things were in bottles. Shut up, okay? That sounds gross. You can do it if you don't like your kidneys. Well, with how much Monster is constantly being thrown back, I feel like I don't like my kidneys either way. Like, I feel like I'm gonna end up in the hospital within the next 5 years with a kidney stone or something. I wonder... I had to watch my dad go in the hospital with a kidney stone, and sometimes I wonder what that is like to have to pass one. I don't know. I have no idea. Lou wants to wear the SpongeBob drink hat that Mr. Krabs stole from a dead guy. I do want to wear that. There's a reason you have 2 kidneys. That's true. Gotta make sure I use both of them, you know? Renal failure? It's ugly. Ugh, scary. Liquid protein tends to be harder to process than 500,000% of your daily vitamin B. Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. Is that why you fart so much when you have protein shakes? Or is that just me? Gallstones are one of the most common surgeries performed. Ugh. Does anybody else fart a lot when they drink protein shakes, or is that just me? Sorry, was that kind of out of nowhere? I don't know. Let me know. No? Okay, sorry. That sounded gross, like it was supposed to be a fetish thing. It's not. Genuinely, I just don't have a filter. That's why beans do it too. Okay. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. It sucks. You know what sucks? You know what sucks? I can't talk about literally anything because people are going to be like, Luchino, that's lewd. Luchino, people have a fetish for that. I don't care. I don't have a filter. I don't care. I just want to talk about shit. But then I say things. People are like, yeah, Luchino, that's lewd. Luchino, you're being gross. Luchino, people are going to jerk off to that. You know? No longer take a picture with feet. You can't yap about doing stuff. Yeah. People will jerk to anything, that's true. I guess that is the life of a content creator. People kind of do jerk it to anything. Talking about discharge out of nowhere. That wasn't out of nowhere, though. I was talking about it because I saw a Cleo clip about it. She was talking about how it bleaches your underwear. And I was like, yeah, that is true. By the way, this was a Yamato building stream. Yeah, so funny thing about that, before I put this up last night, I didn't realize that I didn't have the crucial piece that I needed to keep building it. So, yeah. Gulp. Happened twice, by the way. Yeah, I heard feet. We're gonna kill you. So we're actually just gonna kill you. Heavy water? Like, what the hell? I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh, I don't even remember. I don't even remember. 1738. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Such your pretty as soon as you came in the door. I just wanted to, gotta say for us to woe. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. She my trap queen, let her hit the bando. We be cutting up, talking matching Lambos. Married to the money, I ain't ever letting go. Yeah, making pies with my baby, yeah. Can I tell you guys something? When the new Fetty Wap album comes out, we're gonna listen to it on stream. Blue Channel, you don't even like Fetty Wap. You're right. That's exactly why we're gonna listen to it on stream. I don't know. I'm 5 years old, and I think it's funny how every time he starts a song, he sings 1738. Or, yeah, baby. Imagine singing a Fetty Wap obnoxiously during a funeral. SMH, lol. There's a Creepcast bit about that. That's partially why I think it's so funny. I haven't watched the new Creepcast for this year. Genuinely, but Fetty Wap is her LARP. Funny. Yeah. Anybody else out there LARPing Fetty Wap? Or is it just me? Anybody else a Fetty Wap LARPer? You know, I'm probably the first person ever to say that in my bloodline. Do you ever think about how you're probably the first person to experience a lot of things in your bloodline? Like, am I the first person to experience Subahibi? Because I'm thinking, yes. Did you creep your cast this week? No, not yet. I have not creeped my cast. Not quite. Mary, the Panera charged lemonade at the spread. I know you gave it up for Lent, but the one won't kill ya. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. First VTuber in your bloodline? That's true. I'm breaking all types of crazy shit. I'm doing all kinds of crazy shit. First VTuber in my bloodline. Can you imagine all of that evolution to make the perfect human creature in my bloodline? All of that love and passion only to end up with a fucking chud-ass daughter that decides she wants to be an anime girl on the internet. I'd fucking kill myself if I was my mom. I'd fucking kill myself. Failed ass fucking chud loser. You know? Yeah, all of that for lootism. It's insane. All of that for Fetty Wap. Generations to make an Andy and Lele child. Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it? It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. Why are you mean to yourself? Stop. I need to be. If first in your bloodline to Klarna Miku figure. Stop talking. Yes, I'm going to Klarna this $60 pop-up parade Miku figure. Yeah, they come to me, they say, Loot Channel, you are going to Klarna a $60 Hatsune Miku figure from Mercari. And I say, okay. Oh man, I'm such a fucking loser. You have hundreds of relatively close cousins that are part of the selection pool. Perhaps. Mercari? Oh nah. Dude, Mercari is literally like the best place to get figures from. If you are buying straight from Ami, no offense, you're getting scammed. I'm not paying that much for shipping. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I am, nothing is wrong with buying a secondhand figure. Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Do not let people convince you that there's something wrong with it. Secondhand figures are fucking awesome. I am not buying something from fucking Mercari and paying $40 in shipping. Not Mercari, Ami. Sorry. That's what I meant to say. I'm straight up simply not doing it. I'm not doing it, gamers. I'm not doing it. I'm scared of buying one and having someone else having busted on it. You don't clean them after? I clean like all of my figures when I first get them. I wipe them down like with cloths and stuff that are appropriate and that won't damage the paint, so that it's like not gross. And no, I'm honestly not scared of people having busted on them. I mean, like, maybe it's happened, but it's not gonna hurt me because I don't fucking know about it. And honestly, I pick up so much crazy shit during the day that it's probably not that big of a deal anyways. Like, I had a dead fly just kind of laying on my desk, and finally his body was starting to, like, come apart and decompose. So before I went to bed last night, I just scooped it up onto my hand, and then I threw it in the trash, and then I went to bed. I don't even think I washed my hands. So I feel a little bad about it because he was kind of my buddy. The expensive eBay stuff is money laundering. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of... is anybody else not sure that people genuinely... like, people are constantly like, oh, well, the one Charizard Pokemon card costs, like, millions of dollars or whatever. And I'm genuinely not convinced that anybody would purchase it for $1 million or something. I am not convinced. I'm convinced that someone would purchase a rare card for maybe, like, $100, but for $1 million, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's all money laundering. That's what I'm thinking. I had to clean up bathrooms for geriatrics. I'm a changed man. That's fair. 45,000 hot Cheeto that looks like Harambe. Yep, exactly. I'm not buying that. You know what I will buy, though? I'll buy the, I'll take the free, crash of the, Costa Concordia. I'll take the free crash of the Costa Concordia. I just have to have some help getting it out first. There are people that bought virtual land in the Facebook metaverse. The world is full of rich fools. That's fair, actually. That's super fair. People buying 2.1 million monkey PNG. See, those are the actual brainwashed people. Sometimes I think I'm stupid, and then I remember people actually buy NFTs, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not that bad. Maybe I'm not that bad, actually. I think you're a little too late. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Actually, you know, I was talking about this with some people. I was talking about this. And I want to get your guys' opinions on it. Are you guys money people or experienced people? And by that I mean, okay. I guess I'll just go with the dilemma that I am currently having. Like, I guess I'll just go with the dilemma that I am currently having for later in the year. There are some festivals later in the year that I really want to go to, but I'm broke as shit. Now, I would be able to afford getting a ticket, and I would be able to go down there. I would have to sleep in my car, though, which is fine, because I don't need a lot of space, and I honestly can sleep anywhere. So, are you the type of person to go and do things and get the experience of doing that thing and be flat fucking broke? Or are you the type of person to be like, no, I need to save my money? What do you guys think? Klarnet. I have not done that in literally like 3 years, okay? I'm a balanced sort of guy. Save money for me. I see. I see. I'm an experienced person. It's fine to mess around like that, but if you do it too much, you will end up the exact type of person that complains about being broke all the time. That's fair. I know I am broke, but I know why I am broke, and I know it is because I do not currently have a job. But that will change over the summer. I said that as soon as April hits, I'm gonna send out some resumes to some places and stuff for over the summer work. So I'm not particularly worried about it. If I go out to eat, I'm gonna go out all out because I don't do it every day. That's fair. No, I get alone and get on Caleb Hammer. That's good, actually. I should do that. Get alone and get on Caleb Hammer. That's smart. I'm gonna take out a $50,000 payday loan and I'm gonna go on Caleb Hammer. I'm gonna watch him get really mad and it's gonna be worth it. I might be thousands of dollars in debt, but it'll be worth it to watch his cortisol spike. Quick subathon. I don't even know what a subathon is. What even are those? What are they? $100 a month, it's something at least. If you can't do that, then it's time to stop spending. Well, it's hard to save $100 a month when, at least for right now, I'm not getting paid a lot. I did that when I had a job. I did save a couple $100 a month when I did have a job, so I'm not particularly worried. I'm going out to dinner, but I'm glad you're feeling better from last week. Best wishes, Lou. Thank you, I'm Joe. I hope you have a good time at your dinner. Is this where you stream for a super long time from either a milestone set, or you try to reach a milestone because of it? I see. Unearned decay debt is free money when you don't plan to pay it back. That's the Asmongold method, dude. That's the Asmongold method. Bro, every time I see him talking about some bullshit, he's always like, yeah, man, just open a shit ton of credit cards and then pay off those credit cards with those credit cards and don't give them your phone number, don't give them money, don't give them anything. Just ignore them. I think that's a way to get, I think that's how you get shot. I think that's how they pay a mercenary group to just fucking kill you. It's so funny. Every sub extends the length of the stream indefinitely or something. Oh, I see. I see. That's confusing. That's so confusing. Twitch is a whole other world. I've thought about dual streaming on Twitch. I still maybe want to do it someday. But it's such a crazy world out there. And Twitch kind of just has an entirely different way of streaming than YouTube. YouTube is like, this, my stream is for this one set specific thing. And that's all we're doing. While Twitch is like, okay, we're going to do this for 30 minutes, and then we're going to do this for 30 minutes, and then we're going to do this for 30 minutes, and then we're going to do whatever for whatever amount of time, and it's whatever. It's so odd to me, you know? Free healthcare in America is just not paying your hospital bill. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'm sorry for this just being a chatting stream. Next week, we'll be back to COBI building. 100%, I promise. Because I'll have my little board thingy mabob with me so we can restart where we left off. Straight up, you'd be banned. Yeah, probably. Well, actually, I don't know. With the way that Hassan Piker moves, if I'm saying shit like Israel needs to beep, 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 redacted, they might just not do anything about it. With the way that Hassan Piker and his clique moves, who knows? I might be fine. Granted, we dislike them for completely different reasons, but whatever. You get bonked. Yeah, that's fair. Depending on your community or less, and every time the sub timer goes, I don't know, 5 minutes, depending if you're nervous on then 5 seconds. I see. Dan Clancy, oh my god, 21 Pilots reference, is literally a Hassan fan, that's why he's so fine. Glah, gross. I hate streamers. I hate streamers, they're gross. The more I stream, the more I dislike streamers. Does that make sense? Guys, oh my god, before I end the stream, I had Speed Doritos. I had iShow Speed Doritos, and they were kind of good. But the more I stream, the more I hate streamers. The more I see kind of behind the veil. Guys, the reason so many streamers are popular are because they're always in drama, they're always doing something. And I feel like VTubing is the one exception, right? The VTubing, I feel like, at least with like the more professional streamers and popular streamers, especially in the corpo spaces, are the one exceptions. The way they manufacture like having attention is like concerts and stuff, right? But I always feel like streamers are always constantly like online and always drama farming and always doing bullshit like that. And I'm so low cortisol right now that I just don't care. I don't care. Like I can't be gaffed. I can't be gaffed to care about anything superficial happening on the internet. I just don't care. And I think that makes me a bad streamer these days. Because I don't want to get in arguments. I just want to play games and talk and hang out. That's all I want to do. I don't care. I don't care. But the more you stream, the more you like Pippa. I do like Pippa. She's my wife. I don't care. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here so that I can get some other stream related work done right after this. So yeah, look forward to that. Tomorrow I will not be streaming, but I will upload a YouTube short. And hopefully it will do good. This is a reminder, I have merch in the description if you want it. Oh, capitalism. I don't know. Give Bunny Rabbit money. And I like the video. Yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Yeah. Because I'm doing stuff. So I don't know. Please don't turn political. I don't want to be political. I want to grill. being political is for chuds. Can I say? Yeah, that's exactly what it's for, Loot Channel. Good job. Yep, you figured it out. No. I think when I was a younger... I'm going to say this really quick, and then I'm going to go on to the end stream stuff. I think when I was younger, I used to think that that was the way that I wanted to go about certain things and do, like, some political stuff. I have since rescinded that opinion, and I don't agree with that anymore. Because I've gotten very low cortisol about everything happening in the world. I've kind of just shut it out because it makes me upset, and I don't like talking about it. So... I've recently come to appreciate people that don't talk about politics and don't include it. I still like that sort of stuff, and I watch it in my free time, but I'm not the right person to talk about it. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I had to say that. Anyways, yeah. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I'll upload a short. I'll be back on Wednesday with either Coffin or Metal Gear. We'll find out which. If it's... whatever, we'll figure it out. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't know. Make sure to like the video. Comment down below. What's the most recent thing that you have watched? Not including YouTube. Like it has to be a TV show, a movie, or like an anime. What is it? I want to know. Tell me. I want to know. I guess there's merchandise if you want it. It's down below. People mentioned it the stream, so it's down below if you want it. It'd be cool because then that helps me, and then you get something in exchange, which is awesome. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I think that's about it. All right. Oyalumi. Bye. Oh, but what is this? Oh, silly. Well, you know I can't end without a Chinese proverb of the day, baby. Let's fucking go. Chinese proverb of the day. King Ren Yan Li Tsu Sui Si. In a lover's eye is the foremost beauty. What the fuck? Get this shit out of here. I'm exploding couples. They're getting exploded. We're putting them in blenders! And we're gonna feed them to the rest of the population. Anyways, chat, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and oyalumi. Bye 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 bye!